government says I can have food stores.
Damn Karens. Happy Halloween, all ya. Today, I'm gonna be doing a pretty simple video. I'm gonna be reviewing some Halloween candy. Everyone loves Halloween candy. And if you don't, you're weird. Go away. We're gonna be reviewing all the different Halloween candies that you will receive on an average night. And the tier list, going from S to F, should be pretty interesting. Now, if you know who I am, this is a hint, then put in the comments. Guess who I am. We are gonna start with Skittles. Now, Skittles is a personal favorite. I love Skittles so much. It might have to be S tier. I don't know. I really like Skittles. Screw it. S tier. Off the books. Yeah, it's great. They rarely get old. The only thing that I don't like about Skittles is like when you eat them, sometimes like the paint can get on your hands, or the dye. So maybe we're gonna bump it down to an A tier. A tier is pretty normal. What is that? That's like knockoff Smarties. Smarties. We're just gonna say they're Smarties. Smarties are delicious too. They're always certified to be a good snack. So I mean, I'd say B because they do get a little chalky. But it's fun to build like little sandwiches with like the two brown colors and like different colors. So I mean, pretty good. Ring Pops. Now I've never had a ton of these. I haven't had a ton of these, but the times that I have them, they're pretty okay. Like I'd say they're C. Like they're not like disgusting or anything, but like the saliva from your mouth like drips onto your finger and your finger gets sticky, and then you gotta like, sometimes the ring doesn't fit if you got fat fingers like me. So I'm just gonna say C, and I think I stand by that for sure. Maynards. I've never heard of that. Okay, well I've never had Maynards, so they're gonna go in the F tier, but they look delicious. So they're only going in F tier because I've never had them. Scratch that. All the candy that we haven't had, we're just not gonna review. Nibs. I've never had that either. Hot Tamales. They're going straight in F. Disgusting. I hate anything that's cinnamon or spicy, especially if it's meant to be a candy. Get out of here. If you eat those, you're weird. Nerds. They're okay. C. They're really good and they're fun to eat, the little boxes, and you know, but it's not my favorite.
You bring your manager here.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to me, you bring your
Karen.
manager.
Another Karen, guys. Jeez, they're all around here. What's that? Expect to find a pound of cocaine in my candy today? I'll be on the lookout. Jolly Ranchers. Going in C tier. Here's why. Not necessarily a candy. I mean, they are, but you don't eat them. You kind of just suck on them. And it's kind of like in the same tier as like a ring pop. They're really good, especially if you get lucky and get like a blue or a green apple or a red cherry. But you can't really snack on them. That's what I'm getting at. Twizzlers. Twizzlers, again, C tier. Here's why. Twizzlers are great for the first 5. And then they start getting really old. Take it from someone that's had a lot of Twizzlers. You get them in a bag, and then you start eating them. And then you get really sick when you start eating them. M&M's. Ooh. See, I've never been a huge fan of M&M's until recently. And I've started to come in respect M&M's as a candy, and they're B for sure. Not as good as Skittles in my opinion, because it's you're either a Skittles or an M&M's person. I'm still just a little bit more of a Skittles person, so in my opinion, M&M's are gonna go in B tier. We got Hubba Bubba, or Double Bubble. Is that it? Double Bubble. Double Bubble is good. It's always a crowd favorite. It does lose taste after you eat it. For more than like 10 seconds. So, you know, and it's not necessarily a candy that you can snack on. It's gonna go in D. It's not necessarily gross, but it loses flavor. It's not really something you can snack on, and it kind of just wastes space in your Halloween bag. Sweet Tarts. So these, I think, are good. I think these are B tier. Here's why. They're chalky like Smarties, but they're just big enough to where you can kind of like enjoy them as their own candy, and they have more flavors than Smarties, so it's just good. Pez. Pez is really good. Pez you can eat on your own or in the little things that open up and spin them out, it's a crowd favorite. So Pez is an A for me. I'm surprised we have nothing S tier yet. Let's hope if maybe we can get something. Lifesavers Gummies. Okay, I mean B tier. They're really good. Yeah, just good candy.
Shut
Good,
up and get out of here,
chewy.
you idiot.
Oh, one in the ceiling. Yep. Make sure you get them. They're all around. They're crawling, actually, on all four legs. Laffy Taffy. Here's why I'm going to put this in a lower score. I'm going to put him in D. You can never get a Laffy Taffy that's not, like, distorted and all bent. They're always so crooked and, like, partially open. And then if you do get a straight one, then you have to worry about if they're banana flavored. Because if they're banana flavored, you throw them out. Laffy Taffy is going in D because it's kind of a hit or miss. Airheads mini bars. S tier for sure. And then you can get them in the regular size, and they're pretty good too. Airheads, all the flavors are good, even the mysteries. So that's my verdict. I realized I would be confused too if I saw that with no explanation. That is just a painting of me. Don't worry about it. Sour Patch Kids. Ooh, Sour Patch Kids are really good. They're really good. A good mix of sweet and then sour. I'm gonna put them in B because also my mouth bleeds a lot when I eat anything sour. So Pop Rocks. S. Again, come on. You can go up to anything and just, you know, there's always enough in the bag, and it's something you can keep eating. It's just S. It's test. It's S. This caramel candy, caramel's good for some things, but just candy, like, I just can't eat like a glob of caramel. It's weird. Alright, so we're just gonna skip that. Tootsie Rolls. A tier. Any size you get. It's just such an enjoyable candy. And I'm looking forward to getting some tonight. It's good. All around. Checks all the marks. It's good. It's not amazing. It's just a good candy that you can snack on. Swedish Fish. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with Swedish Fish, especially these minis, because the minis don't taste as good as the big ones, in my opinion, but they're good. Because they're minis, they're going to B. They would be A if they were regular Swedish Fish. We got Fun Dip. I wasn't allowed to eat Fun Dip as a kid or I wasn't allowed to eat a lot of this candy as a kid because they had color in them, and for some reason I wasn't allowed to eat color as a kid. But Fun Dip was good. You lick the chalk and you dip it in the powder. It's just good all around. I'd say a good B. It's a good candy. You know what, maybe I might even put it in C. Wait, what are these? What are these? No. I get that and I don't eat it. I throw it out. They're just like gel capsules. No one enjoys that. It's basically just rock candy. It's like jelly beans, but knockoff jelly beans. This. Oh, man. Come on, you build the sandwiches, you can take them apart. Sometimes they're not even sandwiches. They're pizzas or they're hot dogs. Who doesn't love that? So, S tier. Mike and Ike's. Not a huge fan. You know what? D. They're not awful like Hot Tamales, but they're lacking. Gummy bears. C. Just gummy bears aren't really like striking to me. I don't know what this is. It just looks like candy. Are these jelly beans? If these are jelly beans, then they're going in A, because jelly beans are good. Starbursts. S. Everyone loves Starbursts. So good. So good. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. C. In terms of being a candy, it's a C, because you can't really snack on them. You know, I'm rating the whole chart, whether you can snack on them, how good they are, what the quantity is, and the texture. So they're just C. They're mid. Not good, not bad. Okay. And that's that. Wait, let's quickly go over this tier list before we finalize things. So Hot Tamales, respectively, is in F. Then, right above that, you got Laffy Taffy, Mike and Ike. And Hubba Bubba, Double Bubble. Not a huge fan of them. I'll eat them, but it's not like a good candy that I would resort to. In C, we got the Ring Pops, the Nerds, the Jolly Ranchers, Twizzlers, Fun Dip, Gummy Bears, and Tootsie Rolls. These are all things that you can't really snack on too much heavily without feeling sick. And B tier, we have what are they called? Yeah, I was saying it. Smarties, M&M's, Sweet Tarts, Lifesavers, Sour Patch, Swedish Fish. Good. They're just good all around. Good to snack on. Respectable. Will always be around at Halloween. You can always expect to have a good bunch of these. A tier. These are some of the killer ones. Skittles, Pez, Tootsie Roll, Jelly Beans. Delicious. All around the board. Absolutely smashed it every year. And then in S tier, we got Airheads, Pop Rocks, the Build-A-Gummies. That's what I'm calling them. And Starbursts. If you disagree with this list, leave. Alrighty. After a good day reviewing these candies, I gotta get back to the apocalypse of the Karens and take care of them. It's a bold world out there. Watch out, kids. See if your candy has nails in them. Because if they do, I did that. Saw it on Pinterest. Thought it was kind of quirky. Peace. This has been great. If you disagree with any of these candies, go.
Make an explanation why I couldn't buy biscuits and gravy.
Peace. I'm out.